would say that you were. You know yourself, that's a very serious accusation.
A night of fun turned into total chaos when one intoxicated man at Dave Buster's decided Drunken to pick a fight, not just with the staff, but eventually with the police. What followed was a wild scene caught on video, and it left everyone asking, what on earth was this guy thinking? It started like any other weekend evening at Dave Buster's. Families were playing arcade games, friends were watching sports, and birthday parties were happening all around. But then came a man, clearly intoxicated, stumbling from machine to machine, yelling and causing a scene. Staff members noticed quickly. At first, they tried to calm him down and asked him politely to leave, but that only made things worse. Witnesses say the man began shouting insults and threats at employees. One worker tried to guide him to the exit, and that's when the man allegedly threw a punch. The staff backed off and called the police. By now, guests were pulling out their phones, capturing the chaos unfolding. Some even moved their kids away from the area. Police arrived within minutes. Officers approached the man, who was still yelling, but instead of cooperating, he squared up to them, arms raised like he wanted to fight. Body cam footage shows him ignoring commands to calm down. He reportedly told officers, "You don't scare me," before lunging toward one of them. What followed was a quick takedown. Officers restrained the man on the ground, cuffed him, and tried to get him to answer basic questions. He kept resisting, slurring his words and cursing loudly. The entire scene was chaotic, but handled professionally. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported among staff, guests, or the suspect. Once in custody, things got stranger. At the station, the man reportedly claimed he was set up, saying the arcade staff were out to get him. He gave inconsistent details about what led to the altercation and blamed everyone else for his behavior. A breathalyzer test reportedly showed he was well over the legal limit. The man now faces several charges: assault, public intoxication, resisting arrest, and disturbing the peace. Police say he may also face a lifetime ban from the property. But here's what makes this incident stand out. It's not just the violence or drunken behavior. It's how it unfolded in a family-friendly place, packed with kids and parents. One moment, people were enjoying their weekend. The next, they were watching a man get tackled to the floor for attacking staff and challenging police officers. That kind of shift in atmosphere isn't just disturbing, it's dangerous. The footage of the incident spread quickly across social media. Within hours, the video had gone viral on TikTok, Reddit, and YouTube, showing the man stumbling, yelling, and eventually getting taken down by police. Reactions were swift and split. Some viewers criticized how long it took security to step in, while others praised the police for handling the situation without escalating it further. One parent who was present during the scene posted on Facebook saying, "We were there for my son's 10th birthday. One moment we were watching him win tickets, the next we had to grab the kids and move away from a screaming drunk man. I can't believe something like this could happen in such a family-friendly place." Another customer wrote, "Staff tried to calm him down. He just wouldn't stop. The police showed up fast, but the man clearly wanted a fight. He kept shouting nonsense." As for the man involved, he's been identified as a 34-year-old local resident with a known record of previous misdemeanors, mostly alcohol-related disturbances. This incident, however, is likely to carry more serious consequences. Authorities confirmed he's now facing 4 charges: simple assault for allegedly swinging at staff, public intoxication as he was visibly drunk and disruptive, resisting arrest as he refused to cooperate with police, disturbing the peace for his loud, threatening behavior in a crowded venue. Prosecutors are reportedly considering whether to upgrade the charges depending on whether any employees press for further legal action. Although no one was seriously hurt, several employees have said they felt threatened, and one mentioned he was shoved hard, enough to fall into a machine. The venue, meanwhile, has taken quick action. Dave Buster's management issued a statement the next morning. We take the safety of our guests and staff very seriously. What occurred was unacceptable, and we are cooperating fully with authorities. The individual involved is permanently banned from all Dave Buster's locations nationwide. The statement was met with approval from many in the community, but it also raised a bigger issue: how common these alcohol-fueled disturbances are becoming in places meant for fun and families. Dave Buster's, like many similar chains, walks a fine line. It's a mix of arcade, sports bar, and casual restaurant. Adults can enjoy drinks while kids play games. But when alcohol flows freely in a space that caters to both children and adults, the potential for conflict grows. And this isn't the first time an incident like this has happened. Across the U.S., similar venues have reported rising issues related to over-intoxicated guests, from fights breaking out to patrons damaging machines or harassing employees. The pressure is building for businesses to rethink how they manage alcohol service. One former employee at a similar arcade restaurant told reporters, "It's always the same pattern. Someone drinks too much, starts yelling, then refuses to leave. We try to keep it calm, but once they get aggressive, you just hope the police arrive fast." Many are now asking whether places like Dave Buster's should impose stricter rules around alcohol, such as limiting the number of drinks per guest, increasing security, presence, or cutting off service earlier in the evening. Law enforcement also weighed in. The local police chief gave a brief comment saying, "We appreciate the staff calling us when things got out of hand. It's important to stop these incidents before they become violent." Thankfully, no one was seriously injured, but things could have ended much worse. The officer involved in the takedown was wearing a body cam, and footage confirms that while the man resisted and cursed, the arrest was handled professionally and without excessive force. The department plans to release the full video as part of its transparency policy. But while the legal process moves forward, the emotional impact on staff and families at the scene remains. Several employees are now receiving a support from management, including paid time off and counseling resources. A company spokesperson stated, "We're doing everything we can to help our team feel safe and supported." At the community level, people are also debating how much responsibility lies with the business versus the individual. While some blame lax alcohol policies, others say the man alone is accountable. One local comment summed it up: "No one forced him to drink. No one told him to punch a worker or mouth off to police. That was all him." The man's court date is set for next month. If convicted on all charges, he could face fines, probation, mandatory rehab, or even short jail time. But more than legal consequences, this incident serves as a reminder of how quickly public spaces can turn chaotic, especially when alcohol, aggression, and poor decisions collide. For now, Dave Buster's is reviewing its safety procedures, possibly increasing its on-site security and reminding staff to escalate quickly if a situation seems unsafe. And customers, especially those with kids, are more aware than ever of how fragile that line between fun and fear can be. In the days following the viral video, many online users turned the incident into memes and short clips, mocking the drunken man's dramatic behavior. But behind the laughter was a serious conversation. How safe are places like Dave Buster's when alcohol, stress, and poor behavior mix? Local community boards lit up with debates. Parents said they now think twice before visiting in the evening, and some even called for Dave Buster's to separate bar and arcade areas. One commenter wrote, "It's not just about fun anymore. If I'm bringing my kids, I need to know we're not going to get caught in someone's drunken meltdown." Others defended the venue, saying this was a rare case and the staff handled it well. Still, there was a shared concern. Today's family-friendly places are not always predictable. More, customers want visible security, clearer alcohol limits, and quicker response from staff when someone gets out of hand. Interestingly, the man at the center of this chaos may soon face more than just local charges. Because the video gained national attention, some legal experts believe this case could be used as an example for new business safety regulations. Local lawmakers are already talking about reviewing alcohol licenses for mixed-use venues like Dave Buster's. Meanwhile, the staff involved in the incident are slowly returning to normal routines. An employee who was pushed during the altercation said in an interview, "It shook me up. You don't expect to get attacked at work, especially not in front of families and kids. But we're sticking together. Management has our back." As for Dave Buster's, the company is reportedly updating its training programs to better prepare staff for aggressive customer behavior. Some locations are also increasing nighttime security presence and adjusting drink service hours. Have you ever seen a fun night take a wild turn? Share your experience, and let's talk about how places like these can stay safe for everyone.